Hello winners, welcome to how to find a $500 trade before it actually happens. Are you one of those that is struggling to find trades? Are you struggling to fight the trend? Are you struggling with failing day trading? Or are you just struggling to understand the Forex market? Well, in this video I'm going to show you how you can trade with the trend, catch a $500 trend, and be happy in the end. Okay? That's amazing. My name is MINDBLOWING. I am a Forex trader and an economist. Yes, I have a master's degree, and yes, I do help and mentor people. In this video, there is some basics here. How do you make $500 in one trade? That means that you need some funds in a Forex account, and trading Forex is risky. It's not appropriate for everyone. Past performances don't predict future results, and you can end up losing your whole account and whole investment. That's aside. So for you to do a $500 trade, you have to risk 1% of your account. That is my recommendation. So if you do a $500 trade, and then your risk is maybe $50, then yes, you do need an account worth around $5,000. And how long does it take to make $500 in the Forex? As you can see, maybe here, it can take very short time, or it can go very slowly. It all depends on the market. The market decides. I have nothing to do with the market. I just have a couple of ideas here and there. Okay? That's all sorted out. But if you have a smaller account, of course, you can trade with higher risk. But that's what I'm not going to talk about in this video. Also, I want to point out, this also refers to pairs that has higher risk. For example, gold, oil, British pound, yen. They all have a higher value per pip, or moves more pips than others, meaning it's easier to gain money through those trades, but it's also easier to lose money through those trades. Okay, so what you need to do? You need to have a bias, you need to have one pair or one commodity, and you need to take one trade every single month. And if you take 1st of the month, 1st of November, 1st of or October, or 4th of March, doesn't matter, 1st. So let me point out 1st. 1st of November. 1st of... is it 1st of December, isn't it? So it's right there-ish. 1st of October... ish. And 1st of September... ish. I was not ish, I will fix that one. And 1st of August. Okay. It's more... yeah, okay, here. Fine. Okay. What can you see? What can you see here in this market? I would say that is a bottom. CP. Then do, yeah, and then that. That's a bottom. That's a bottom. And you can see that, but that's a bottom as well. OB. Okay. That's a bottom, that's a bottom, that's a bottom, that's a bottom. Okay. Now we have 3 bottoms, and then I would call that a top. I will look at that later. That one is not necessarily what I want you to trade, but yeah, let's do that. Okay. So bottom, you can see it behind my face. So it's bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Interesting. That means vice versa. So this is 1st of August. What happens 1st of August? price of gold shoots up. Okay? And then it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So if that's a bottom, that means if you are a buyer, you're like, yes, that is the place you're supposed to be. That is your one trade. If you were a seller, I don't see any entries here, so you wouldn't and you shouldn't have been in a sell. This is a purely winner for buyers. Congratulations to them. And then price actually goes very, very, very far. So if you, in this kind of a trade, let's take a little bit less, if you then have a lot size that I just talked about, which is 0.1 as a lot, then in this trade you would be, is it 1300 really? $1,383 dollars in profit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think it is. Okay? I'm just checking this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, 10 times that one. Yeah. Yeah, so just check one decimal. Yeah, 1,300 I would say. That's $1,300. How long does it take? It takes you a month. Okay? Then for the next month, the sell entry here is, I think it was down here maybe. So this is maybe the one that doesn't go well for sellers because it goes too high up before it starts selling down again. But this is also another trade that goes into profit in the end, and if you then if you didn't enter here but you enter on the other side of it, then you might have been lucky. So I'm not counting this one, but this one is 747 pips, no, dollars. This is just one trade. I didn't ask you to enter. This is just one trade. You can also say that you maybe exited here because I was the bottom. That is $500, which is the theme of this video, but also pairs and profit trades actually do better than that. And this was 1st of August, and if you bought it down here, then you could have taken profit up here and say I'm done. That is $500. And then you come to November. This is take profit. This is $600. Now we have different pairs, no, different months with different price action and different outcomes, but all in a matter of everything is above 500 at the moment. Okay, so how do you get from getting the trades wrong, the trends wrong, from failing day trading, which I said in the beginning, from being frustrated of never understanding what you're supposed to do? Well, here it comes. Focus on what can we do with the drunken sailor? Which first of the month. First of the month. You need to have a bias. You need to say at the end of the month, either you can say where is it currently? Is it a bottom? Is it a bottom? Or is it the top of the range? And then you look at first and like, okay, this might be the top. Then I might look to sell. This might be the bottom. But you kind of don't know. But you make up your mind before the month. So the last week, you're looking into the price action. Are we buying? Are we selling? What are we doing? Okay? Then you have one direction. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. But there is other months that you are way more profitable than you are in loss. Because if in these trades that have shown you here, I've said $50 in loss as a stop loss, that is okay. That is okay if you have one, if that's just 1% of your account. And though it's just one trade that you take. You also need to take control over your own trading, in a sense that you don't overtrade, but also you need to look at history. What is happening? October this year, last year, the year before that, and the year before that again. So you go back in history and like, what happened? That is very important for you. Because then you can look again and again and again and again. Until you understand how does these pairs work in seasonality, from month to month, from around those first of the month. Well, to be honest with you, for example, now in December, we traded gold. We bought here at 150. It's just too big one. 154, is that? Yeah, 154, 155, 156. That's a bottom. Okay? How do I know it's a bottom? Because that was a top. And then this is the target for the month. And this is also, it didn't go below this, price action wise, didn't go below this one. Why is this a top? Because it has been topping up here before. Why is this a bottom? Well, that was just a bottom in the in flat, out in thin air, but also that was a profit target for sellers. Why is this a top? Because it's been a top before. This isn't like magic. I would love it to be magic, but catching those trends that I trade to make you do, this is not hocus pocus. You don't need to be, the only thing you don't need to be is to be concentrating on 10,000 things. If you just do this research, you can do $500 trades every single month. Okay? Trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. But it's possible. It is possible. Don't risk your whole account on it. But do your research. Trade around first. That's when the magic happens. That's when the continuation or the stop of a trend happens. Okay? I hope you have understood a lot. I hope you have remembered that you need to look at first of the month. You need to have a bias. You need to look at history. You need to take one trade in this. If you're wrong, then you leave it. And you need to be in control of your emotions. You need to be in control of yourself when you do this. And when it's kind of turning around, you need bigger stop losses. And you only trade 1% of your account on this trade. Then it is amazing. Okay? I hope you have made it understood everything. Please comment below. below. Watch my other videos of my monthly trades. They're out, they're running, they are working fast. So until next time, be safe. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose.